That one is G.I. Joe. That gives them 5 to 6 lengths start. Then Tunnel of Love and Capella Magna with That's Just Fine. Master Mount is racing behind that, and Metric is the trailer. Coming down to the last 600 metres, and Twice the Surge and Hullion, they're out in front with Bravo One up along there inside. Further back, Tiki Tucker. Jackpot Jewel is being roused along towards the outside, trying to come forward. Then in behind that is Tunnel of Love. Further back to G.I. Joe. Entering the last 300 metres, Twice the Surge. Bravo One's up along the inside. Then Jackpot Jewel and Hullion. Then comes G.I. Joe. 200 to go, and Twice the Surge has struck the front strongly. Here's Twice the Surge gone clear of Bravo One, and Twice the Surge is running too strongly for him, and Twice the Surge by 2.5. Second Bravo One, third to G.I. Joe, then Jackpot Jewel, Hullion and Master Mount. Gavin Larena, again a very good ride by him. He was drawn towards the outside, and from the word go he tried to inch his way off to the front. Hullion went with him. Bravo One has stayed every inch of the distance too, but it'll go to Twice the Surge, and the colours of Johnny Habib here in partnership with George Barker. Well done to George Gahan, to Georgie Nassif, Jonathan Nassif. Dave Raper, where are you? Justice Van Wyk, where are you? Tri-Deal 16, Close Corporation, Zaki Nassif. 2 1/4 lengths between Twice the Surge and Bravo One. G.I. Joe runs into third. Jackpot Jewel caused a lot of interference early on and finishes fourth. Then came Hullion and Master Mount. Further back to Tunnel of Love and Kunge Fat Choi with Metric. Here's a look at the head-on replay. Well, Twice the Surge has got to the front quite comfortably here from Bravo One and Jackpot Jewel. G.I. Joe is running on from the back end of the field, but the result was known quite a long way from home for Fabian Habib. Twice the Surge. Good to have the winning owners in that winning enclosure. It's his third run today. He had the form to recommend, and those that stuck with him after a rough day of results in terms of the favourites today have got the lolly. Twice the Surge wins the last race of the day. Alistair Cohen will be your commentator for the rest of the week, Thursday and Saturday, and I'll join you again at the VAAL next week sometime. From the commentary box and a sweltering hot VAAL, back to the studio.
All right, so a big victory over here in the last race. Of course, many punters were looking for Twice the Surge to wrap up the day's racing, and he's come through with flying colours. He's a son of Twice Over, and I don't think we've seen the end of him. Top ride from Gavin Larena from a bad draw. Always great to have the connections on course. They certainly light up the VAAL, and they light up racing. I know that it's a special moment for you as well, Gav. I know that I wish you could just hear them screaming you home from the 300, but I must say compliments to you, because it was a top ride from a bad draw.
Thanks very much, Brand. It's fantastic to have the guys on course. You know, they bring so much hype and energy, and you just want to win for them. So well done to all of them.
And he looks, he's still doing things, I was not going to say the wrong way, but I know that he's, I was talking to Fabian, he's probably going to need the unkindest cut of all in time, but he's still got a lot of improvement, doesn't he?
Yeah, definitely. I think the penny still needs to drop with him. I think he improved a lot from last time to today. So well done to Fabian. I think the cut will be sooner rather than later. But he's won a lovely race today, and I'm sure he'll progress off this.
Well, Gav, as always, absolute gentleman. I know that when you were booked to ride the horse, they doubled the money. So well done. Good to have you back in the winner's enclosure.
Thank you very much.
Super. Well done, Gavin Larena. Good to have him back in the winner's box. Well done, Fabian. I must say, you're doing wonders at the moment. We keep saying that you've just burst onto the scene as a trainer. But the way they look in the ring, the way they go down to the starts, it's all kudos to you and your team.
You know, I can only say thank you to God, to my strong support, to my cousin John Habib, my late uncle Shedi. I'm actually going to have a tear mark because this horse was very soft, had a soft spot in his heart. To my cousin Shedi, Jonathan, George, my father-in-law, to Mr. Dave Raper, to Mr. Justice Van Wyk, to Philip Kahn. It's actually Mr. Justice Van Wyk's first horse with me. And you know what, please God, it can continue.
Back at home, easy horse to train, because I was just watching him leave, yeah? He really can be a bit of a bully.
No, he acts a bit like Johnny, my brother-in-law. But you know what? There's nothing we can do. He's got a bit of class to him. I think we have to cut him now because he's a bit of a manera. And thank you to Gav. I just left everything up to him. And top riding, well done to my sponsor, and most of all, to my sponsor, Morrisby, and to God. Thank you.
I won't be on Thursday. I just want to get an update. So obviously your big boy, You Can't Hurry Love, is a horse that I've been paying a lot of attention to. All systems go there.
You know what, my nerves are finished at the moment. But you know what, please God, he's gone through his paces, lacquer and everything, and he should put a good count to himself on Saturday. So it's his true test Saturday.
Lovely stuff. Well done over here, Fabian.
Thank you.
Super. Well done to Fabian Habib. Good to have the Speaker of the House back in town. First things first, the Met, how did that treat you?
We had a lovely day. It was very nice. The results weren't that great, but I mean, it's racing and it was a lot of fun, eh?
Look, you weren't here for Apollo Robbins, but I know it's a Piso really rode that for his life. I know you were tuned in from Cape Town, but back to this guy. He looks to be a smart horse in the making.
I think he's very nice. He's very progressive. From that draw, Gavin rode an absolute pearler, got him out, placed him, and he just let him stride, pulled him through, and it was just a matter of how far. I do think he needs to be cut, and there's a lot of progress from here with him.
Well, as an owner and, of course, a punter in the game, when you see Gavin on top, he's a consummate professional. You must always have that degree of confidence.
Absolutely. When you've got the top boys on, half the battle's done.
And so, Fabian, he's doing a good job.
At the top draw, eh? From a guy who's just started, sure. I think sky's the limits, please God.
Well, I know that you guys will be out at Turfentine on Saturday. I'm sad that I'm going to miss it, but I'll be tuned in watching. And there's only one horse that I'll be screaming home, and that's You Can't Hurry Love. So all the best for them.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate it, and let's hope so. You know, it's racing, it's his toughest test, but if he runs a good race, we'll be happy.
Lovely stuff. Good to have you back.
Shot. Just thanks to all the owners, John, Sheddy Jr., Justice van Wyk, Philip Kahan, my dad, my brother, Trevor, George Barker, Manny. Thanks to Nico. He's going to put the tongue down Donovan next start. And I think a lot of improvement to come there also.
Very well said. Well done. Who am I going to get into? Come have a chat, sir. New face. That's what I love about the crowd. Of course, good to have you on course.
Thank you.
Tell me, did you also start screaming home at the 200?
I only started at about the 300. I told John, don't start at the 600, but the 300.
Well, I tell you what, it's an absolute privilege having you guys drive all the way. You guys bring a lot of energy to the game, and I'm not going to go as far as saying, because we know we get into trouble for saying favourites, but we absolutely love you guys, and the sport needs you guys, so well done.
Thank you so much.
Super.
It was lovely. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all the boys. Thank you to Zach and all the connections, and to my late dad, Sheddy. Thank you, and I love you, and we're going to miss you, and thank you for everything.
That's for him.
This is for you, Dad.
Upstairs, there we go. Lovely stuff. Anybody else want to come and have a chat? Done and dusted. Guys, I tell you, these people are phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I love them. They're good for racing, a sport of racing. We need more of them. So well done to every single person that's played part in Twice the Surge this afternoon. They're a phenomenal team. I wish you guys could just be out at the track to hear them screaming from the 300-meter marker. That gives you goosebumps. They are terrific. Well done to everybody concerned. To Donovan, I know that you'll be back. I'll open the gates for you. You're allowed back. I know last time you said you'll never come back to a race course if a Warm gets beaten, but please come back. We'll need you in racing, Donovan. But to Fabian, of course, Gavin Larena, well played. That wraps up a good day's racing out at the VAAL. So to my team, Erica doing a phenomenal job behind the scenes. I know that all the camera duty guys have done a good job as always. The guys back in the Ravonia studios, the Star Pendry studios, and even the handlers. Thanks to them for putting this meeting on display. And of course, to you as the punter, what would we do without you? Both internationally and locally. Thank you for your support. Enjoy it. Be safe. Have a good evening. I'll only chat to you again in about a week and a half's time. So enjoy it from my side. And it's the big one on Saturday. You Can't Hurry Love. Go your baby.